All right, I want to be the first to congratulate you on a new year and the new you. And what I mean by new you is we're not going to be doing the same thing that we did last year, which was nothing or barely anything. This year, we're going to put plans into place. We're going to execute. And how we execute is we're not doing annualized thinking anymore. What is annualized thinking? Annualized thinking is December 31st, you say January 1st, I'm going to start XYZ. We're not doing that anymore. Do you know the reason why? Because every time we do that, what are the results that we have? Nothing. We're in the same boat that we've always been in. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Number one thing that people always commit to and then fall off is losing weight, going to the gym. That's one of the main things a lot of people struggle with. Why not just start today? Why do you have to wait for a date to tell you when to start? Just start executing today. Don't focus on the whole year. That's too big. That's too far out in the future for you to see. Yes, you can set an annual goal. This is what the weight I want to be, or this is the business I want to start, or this is how much I want to make by the end of the year. Once you have that goal, you gotta take it now and bring it back in your face. What's my 12-week plan to get closer to that goal? If you can't do that, then you're just gonna literally be doing the same thing over and over and over again. Take your big goal and let's start segmenting it. 12 weeks, 12 weeks, 12 weeks, 12 weeks. You can literally have 4 years in 1 year if you segment your year into 12-week intervals. So first 12 weeks, what are the steps that you need to take to get to that 1 year goal? What is your milestone? What is that first level of hitting, getting closer to that goal? That's the first thing that you need to think about. Once you have that set in place, the next thing you want to do is, all right, I have a 12-week plan. What is my weekly action plan to get closer to my 12-week goal? Because now you're just literally taking a step closer and closer. You're trying to make your actions small as possible, that you're not left with, I want to make $100,000 for the year. If I tell you make $100,000 a year and you don't make $100,000, you'd be like, how? But now if you say, all right, if I need to make $100,000 a year and you break it down into 4 quarters, that's $25,000 every 12 months. Okay? Now every 12 months, every 12 weeks. Now 12 weeks, if you break down the $25,000, that's like let's just call it $2,000 for argument's sake. $2,000 every week that you need to make. How much do I need to make a day? That's maybe 150, 140 something dollars a day. Now you can say, all right, what product can I sell to make that amount of money? What service can I sell to make X amount of dollars for that month? I want to lose 50 pounds for the year. If you break that down into smaller segments, all right, what can I do to be able to hit that weight loss goal that I need to hit by the end of the year? It's breaking it down into smaller increments. We often think too much about the long-term goal and not what we're doing in the short term. What is the steps that you're taking to get to that long-term goal? It's like literally climbing a mountain. You start at the bottom. You don't start at the top. You have to start at the bottom and literally climb your way to the top. It's like, all right, take one step at a time. All right, here's the next step. Here's the next step. That's where your daily and your weekly actions come into place. Not only with your daily and weekly actions, you have to make sure that you're tracking your progress. Like if you say, all right, 5 days a week, I'm going to go running in the morning, track down the days that you actually ran, how long you ran for. And the reason why you want to do that is because you want to be able to set benchmarks for yourself. Because if you're able to run a kilometer in say 5 minutes, you want to be able to get close enough or say, all right, next 12 weeks, I want to run that in 4 minutes, right? You always want to challenge yourself. When we challenge ourselves, it does something within our body that just makes us keep going. Like it's getting to another level. So if we challenge ourselves every time to do something different or get better, then we can literally stay on that path to hitting the annual goal. Is this making sense to you? We're tracking the progress of our goals. We record daily, but we track what our progress was for the week. How much of it did I accomplish? You should strive to hit about 85% or better. If you hit the 85%, you're in a good situation. If you're hitting about 60%, reevaluate what it is that you're doing on a weekly or daily basis. 2 things you want to do with also setting those goals is you want to have what's called a lead and lag indicator. A lag indicator is what you're working towards, losing 20 pounds for the next 12 weeks. A lead indicator is something leading up to that indicator. So you want to lose 20 pounds in 12 weeks. Then on a daily basis, you need to make sure that you're watching your caloric intake, and exercising 3 times a week. So those things is literally what you're checking off on a daily basis. The moment you can start to implement this strategy of doing a 12-week year, you go from 1 year to having 4 years in 1 year to achieve that goal that you want to achieve. I hope you found this video helpful. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.